Welcome everyone to Saturday Night Main Event, and you join me live here in the SNME Arena, and this jam-packed crowd are ready for redemption. And yes, SNME Redemption is not too far away now. But here in Nashville, Tennessee, we are getting things started with tag team action as the primetime players make their way to the ring. And of course, millions of dollars, but it's not about millions of dollars tonight. It's about tag team gold, and the primetime players are chasing that. Darren Young, Titus O'Neil, #1 contenders match to start off SNME, but they have got stiff competition to become the #1 contenders, and their opponents, well, they have got a pretty awesome resume. One being a former SNME World Heavyweight Champion. So this is going to be an absolutely epic battle to start off main event tonight. Well, the primetime players look ready. But here comes their opponents. Yes, former Shield members. And well, what a destructive force the Shield was back in the day. But they are reunited now. 3/4 of the Shield, and that is Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. And like I said, Seth Rollins, a former SNME World Heavyweight Champion. And well, Dean Ambrose, he's a lunatic. He can do anything. He's a loose cannon here in SNME. And well, sometimes when these two stare each other down, making their way to the ring, I think even they can't believe that they have reunited. Well, particularly after Seth Rollins' power trip as world champion. But nevertheless, they have come together once again, and it is the primetime players taking on Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins as the referee signals for the bell to get this #1 contenders match for the SNME Tag Team Championships underway. And it's Darren Young with an arm drag takedown, and now whips Seth Rollins off the rope, ducks underneath. Oh, Seth Rollins caught him, and now big punches to the face. Darren Young was looking for a belly-to-belly, but it didn't quite come off, and now a neck breaker from Seth Rollins. And it drives the knee down, well, it looked like down into the chest of Darren Young. And when we weigh up which tag team potentially has the better chemistry, I'm going to have to side with the primetime players, even though we know that Rollins and Ambrose have those credentials from the days of the Shield. You know, I still feel there's that element of where things can go wrong due to egos getting in the way. And a pinfall here, 1, 2, oh, one, just one. Delzinski jumping the gun. Calm down. But nevertheless, it is the primetime players and Darren Young who are in control early in this match. But whoa, curse of the commentator. Seth Rollins fires back. Darren Young, and uh-oh, here comes the lunatic fringe. Down, oh, massive big boot to the face. And well, I seem to be jumping the gun. I seem to be getting it all wrong, because at the moment, tag team wise, it is the partnership of Ambrose and Rollins are doing better at the moment. Nice swift tag, a nice double team move. And now it's Ambrose who's in control. And Darren Young, who started off so well, beginning to fight back, is looking a little bit in trouble. Darren Young smartly heads to his corner, and oh boy, here comes the big man. Here comes the beast himself. Well, hoorah, 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 the big dog. Yeah, I'm talking about Titus O'Neil as he comes off the ropes. Oh! Massive boot to the face, and Titus O'Neil is one of those game changers here in SNME. His size and his strength, definitely an advantage for the prime time players. And he's a dog part-time as well. Oh, Big punch to the face. And now sends Ambrose back to the corner. And it's the primetime players who are stepping and going through the gears. And look at this, fantastic tag team work from the primetime players. Pinfall from Darren Young. Referee 1, 2. Oh, very close, but no cigar. It's a back and forth affair. Darren Young had the advantage, I'd say, early. Then Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose got their act together. And then the primetime players bounced back and got in the match. But again, Ambrose fights back. And a devastating bulldog. And the lunatic fringe drives the elbow into the heart of Darren Young. Oh, look out. Oh, an unorthodox move from Dean Ambrose, but it does the damage. Pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, and Darren Young barely able to kick out. Maybe running off instinct is Darren Young at the moment, but Dean Ambrose is not letting up. Dean Ambrose picking up Darren Young. What's he looking for here? Sends Darren Young off the ropes. Oh, a knee to the gut. And another one. And now Russian leg sweep. A nice combination of moves. And here comes the former SNME World Heavyweight Champion. And it's good to see Seth Rollins, putting his ego aside and looking for tag team gold. I think that is a good scenario for Seth Rollins as he says to the crowd, I'm the man. But at the moment, it looks like that Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins are the men in this matchup. Oh, and Seth Rollins firing on all cylinders at the moment. Darren Young really needs to make a tag. He needs to get the big dog back in the match, I feel, at the moment. Otherwise, it could be game over very soon for the prime time players. Look out, what a move from Seth Rollins. You begin to get the feeling that the longer that Darren Young is in this match, the more likely it is that Ambrose and Rollins are going to get the victory. 1, 2, oh! And they are certainly getting closer to putting Darren Young away. He needs to make a tag. He fights back. Darren Young picks up Seth Rollins and a big power slam. And is this the moment where he can make the tag? Yes, it is. Here comes Titus, and Seth Rollins doesn't even know it. Look out. Oh, a massive big boot from the big dog. And Seth Rollins didn't even know the tag had happened. And he has just walked into a world of pain at the hands of Titus O'Neil. Titus picks him up. Picks up Seth Rollins like a baby and then throws him away. Well, to be honest, I wouldn't like... Oh! Titus O'Neil is on fire. And how the pendulum has swung in favour of the primetime players since Titus O'Neil hit the ring. Look out. Look at the strength of Titus. Drives down Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins is close to the corner. You've got to get him out of there, Titus. Whips him off the ropes. Here he comes. Reversal, smart move from Seth Rollins. Here he comes. Oh, a massive kick. And that one hurt Titus. And now Seth Rollins fighting back. Both teams showing great tag team skills in this matchup so far. Oh! And another massive boot from the lunatic fringe, who gets back in this matchup. And it just goes to show how much both of these teams want to become the #1 contenders to face the Ascension as the lunatic fringe explodes out the corner. And could this be the beginning of the end for the primetime players? Reversal. Titus will not go down without a fight. Whips him off the ropes. Oh, he's got him. Look out. Big Dog nails it. And Titus now looking to put away Dean Ambrose. Oh, Ambrose with the reversal. Ambrose is still in this one. He's still got fight in him. Reversal from Titus O'Neil. Titus sends Ambrose to the corner. What's he going for? Oh, wait a minute. Seth Rollins just tagged himself in. And here comes Rollins. Oh, Rollins, big mistake. Boom. What a mistake. Pinfall. 1, 2, 3. This one is over. Well, the primetime players, you see it there. The tag. Seth Rollins bringing himself in the match. Dean Ambrose didn't know anything about it, and then boom. Well, I complimented both teams on their tag team skills, but that was a fatal error by Seth Rollins bringing himself into the match. Dean Ambrose unaware, and I'd have to say that Rollins cost them this matchup. But nevertheless, the primetime players are now #1 contenders for the SNME Tag Team Championship. Well, SNME Universe, after the primetime players were victorious here tonight, it is now official. At SNME Redemption, it will be the Ascension defending their SNME Tag Team Championships against the primetime players. Oh, that is going to be a war for sure. Ooh, what a start to main event. And oh boy, business just picked up as the SNME General Manager Stone Cold Steve Austin is in the building, and the Rattlesnake looks pretty damn pissed off, I have to say, because Stone Cold Steve Austin has been in meetings with SNME management all week, having to justify his position as the general manager. And this is all down to the Wyatt family. Bray Wyatt looking to take over SNME. And I mean, Austin, well, his position has come under fire, under question in recent weeks. And we really need some reassurance from the Rattlesnake. And I'm hoping that's what Stone Cold is here to do tonight on SNME. Will Bray Wyatt answer the call? It appears he will. Well, I'm not sure about this whole negotiation tactics from SNME management, but Wyatt and Austin having an agreement, is that really going to happen? Will he shake Finn Balor's hand? Oh, hold on a minute. Uh-oh, stunner! A stunner to Finn Balor. And Austin, well, he may regret doing that. I personally can't believe that SNME management want Austin to do a deal with the devil. However, I mean, good God, surely stunning Finn Balor in a position of power is not the best of moves from Stone Cold Steve Austin. Absolutely crazy stuff here on SNME, and Austin referred to it just a few moments ago. We have a massive main event up for you next. It's a triple threat to determine the #1 contender for the SNME World Heavyweight Championship. Dolph Ziggler versus Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns, and that is next tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm still recovering from what we've just witnessed. Stone Cold Steve Austin turning down the agreement that Bray Wyatt put on the table to try and stop all this chaos here in SNME. Bray Wyatt wanting his entire family involved in the Royal Rumble and himself to get the number 30 spot. But Austin, well, he put his fingers up. He said F you to Finn Balor, and a big fat exclamation mark with a massive F you with a Stone Cold Stunner, turning down this agreement. And oh man, I don't want to think about what's going to happen, and I don't want to know what's going through Bray Wyatt's mind. Now he knows that Austin is not on board with this negotiation. Oh, anyway, back to our main event of the evening, and Roman Reigns is already in the ring, and Roman is going to be my pick for this matchup here tonight, because Roman has been on fire here in SNME. However, this is not going to be a simple task, a triple threat match. And yes, Dolph Ziggler, a man that has beaten Roman Reigns. Yes, indeed, Dolph Ziggler did indeed defeat Roman Reigns at SNME Survivor Series. And yeah, that is no easy task. So, could Dolph Ziggler do it again? Could he pin Roman Reigns and become the #1 contender for the SNME World Heavyweight Championship? Or will the final man, Daniel Bryan, get back to where I feel he potentially belongs? The #1 contender for the SNME World Heavyweight Championship. He was screwed out of his rematch when Bray Wyatt interjected himself in the match at Survivor Series. The #1 contendership for the SNME title is crazy right now. But what isn't here in SNME? It is frantic, fast-paced, and unbelievable as the leader of the Yes Movement makes his way to the ring, and the SNME arena is going bananas. Yes, Daniel Bryan has been so unlucky here in SNME. He's had numerous injuries, and when he did climb to the top of the mountain and did capture SNME gold, he had it snatched away from him by John Cena. And then when he was about to recapture that gold, Bray Wyatt snatched it away from him again. Surely, at some point, Daniel Bryan will get a bit of luck and have a payoff here in SNME. But will it happen tonight? Because he faces some serious competition in Dolph Ziggler and Roman Reigns. But the crowd love Daniel Bryan. They are firmly behind Daniel Bryan here tonight as they say yes. Look at the crowd. Look at the SNME universe. But Roman Reigns looks focused as ever. So does Dolph Ziggler. And of course, Daniel Bryan ready to go. as the referee signals for the bell, and this match is underway, and it's Dolph Ziggler tackling Roman Reigns early as he whips. Oh, what a move! Daniel Bryan, well, I don't know if that was meant to happen, but Ziggler whipping Roman Reigns into Daniel Bryan, and the double teamwork coming off early here from both Dolph Ziggler and Daniel Bryan. Look at this teamwork going on. Usually it's every man for himself, and particularly when the stakes are this high. But at the moment, oh, nice reversal from Roman Reigns. Reigns sends, whoa, Daniel Bryan with the reversal. And a big suplex from Daniel Bryan. Roman Reigns is in trouble, and Dolph Ziggler just hanging back, watching it all passing by. Smart move from Ziggy Ziggler. Oh, and another big team move from Dolph Ziggler and Daniel Bryan. Well, if they keep this up, Roman Reigns will be taken out of the game early. A massive double suplex. Teamwork at its best. Oh! Well, I did say it was every man for himself, and Dolph Ziggler just proved that, as Daniel Bryan said yes, but Dolph Ziggler said no. And now it truly is every man for himself in this match, as Bryan, wow! What an amazing suplex from Daniel Bryan. Impact move from Bryan, but he gets caught off guard. And now Ziggler with a big suplex to Daniel Bryan. And then a big suplex from Roman Reigns. If you blink, you're gonna miss something. Reigns. Oh my. Well, I thought, well, working as a team doesn't last long, does it? Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns coming together to work together, and then Roman Reigns just power bombs Daniel Bryan. All three of these men want to become the #1 contenders. Daniel Bryan with a good reversal, and then a big flying forearm that puts Roman Reigns back down. Now Ziggler comes in. You've got to be smart in this type of match. And now it's Bryan who kind of hangs back, waits for his opportunity, but walks straight into a belly-to-belly suplex from Roman Reigns. And Roman just stomping a hole. And Daniel Bryan are now unloading with those fists of fury. Ziggler looking to try, well, actually, Ziggler just watching Daniel Bryan being beaten up, but Daniel Bryan fights back, and now here comes Ziggler, oh, and plants Roman Reigns on his face, and Daniel Bryan from behind, another huge suplex from the Yes Man. Fast and furious, this action here on Main Event. Crowd loving every second of it. Bryan with a big European uppercut, and then a big forearm. Dolph Ziggler now putting himself in, but Daniel Bryan with a huge forearm for him as well. And Roman Reigns takes down Daniel Bryan again. Reigns is the powerhouse in this matchup. That could be the advantage, that could be the key to become #1 contender. Look at this. Now it's Dolph Ziggler and Roman Reigns getting in on the act. And a double DDT. I can't believe some of the teamwork we're seeing in this matchup, as Ziggler looks to take Reigns up. Reversal from Roman. Oh, Ziggler reverses again. Ziggler going for the suplex one more time. Went to the well twice, but it didn't come off. And then Daniel Bryan grabs Roman Reigns. Clothesline from Daniel Bryan sends Roman Reigns to the outside, and then a huge kick into the face of Dolph Ziggler. Crowd on their feet as Bryan now heads to the outside to take on Roman Reigns. Uh-oh, they're by my announce table. Oh, please get away from here. Well, they're moving away now, and the fight has sprawled to the outside. Roman Reigns powering back. Oh, and then a big Superman punch. Daniel Bryan didn't see that coming. And oh no, no way. He wouldn't. He would! A spear to Daniel Bryan on the outside, and that may take Daniel Bryan out of this match. Oh! And then Roman Reigns walks straight into a super kick. This one could be over. 1, 2, no! Dolph Ziggler was desperately close to becoming the #1 contender. Roman Reigns has taken out Daniel Bryan, but walked straight into that super kick. And now, Ziggler takes Roman to the corner, now unloading with those fists of fire, but Reigns with the reversal. Back and forth they go in the corner. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, a massive spinning DDT. Reigns, well, with a shot for good measure. Picks up Ziggler. Gut wrench. Oh, reversal. Reversal. Zigzag. Out of nowhere. Hit him. Hit him. Oh, wait a minute. There's Daniel Bryan. He's back. Yes, lock. He's got it locked in. Will he tap out? Where did Daniel Bryan come from? Will Ziggler hang on? No. This one is over. Daniel Bryan victorious. Well, Daniel Bryan, I thought, was out of this match. Ziggler hit the zigzag, and then Bryan back in the ring. And you see it right there. And that has led to Daniel Bryan versus John Cena at SNME Redemption. Wow. Will Bryan get redemption? We will have to wait and see. But the crowd are going crazy. What a moment for Daniel Bryan here tonight. He will get another shot at John Cena. You deserve it. Yes, yes, yes. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my God, surely this is in retaliation to Stone Cold Steve Austin turning down Bray Wyatt's agreement. Sister Abigail to Daniel Bryan. Oh, Stone Cold Steve Austin, what have you done? That Stone Cold Stunner to Finn Balor earlier tonight may very well have just made the situation even worse here in SNME, as the attacks are not gonna stop.
Follow. Butler.